Activate sequence without authority. You have initiated shooting upgrade program. Submit for upgrade or you will be deleted. Please are not compatible. Authorize deletion program. Delete, 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 delete. Detected. They must not reach the Genesis Ark. Must not reach the Genesis Ark. Earth has been subjugated. Number unknown. Scanning for DNA. Life form identified. They are human. You have no purpose here. You will be destroyed. Contain humans here. Seal all doors.
You cannot stop the wire. Soon I shall become manifest.
Russell described it as mouths like sea anemones. Frogs coming from the mouth, big red down there.
Bombs detected. They must not reach the Genesis Ark. Must not reach the Genesis Ark.
corporate from Cheshire last week to here to make sure we got here.
Tonight. I said, no, she said, they're not till 10 o'clock, right? Well, many years ago, I did a convention on a boat. Probably somebody here who was on it. And it was a boat from Hull to Amsterdam. Is anybody on that convention? No, thank God for that. Because it was Fraser and me and somebody else, I can't remember who else was on it. But we did a convention in the bar of the boat, crossing over to Amsterdam. Everybody was destroyed. Only about 10% of the people in the bar knew anything about Doctor Who, right? and we were up there, and it was just horrendous. Can you imagine it? I mean, you know, just like, who the fuck is this? Fucking hell, get them off. Can we have a dance? So, I'm not going to tell any jokes. So, first on tonight, we have the wonderful Dominic Woodward. Dominic! Good luck, you're the warm-up act.
Good evening! Manchester, are we well? Yes! Right, my name is Mike, quite rightly said, he's Dom Woodward, I'm from Oldham.
Never mind.
Yeah, we're all right,
I'm
yeah.
kind of barracking, I'm just crap at telling
Yeah, you're not going to do that all the way through because there's a double act I'll have to let you go. So yeah, I don't actually know how to start because I don't normally do Doctor Who conventions and I ain't got any jokes about Doctor Who. Is that alright?
No!
We want 10 minutes of improvisation about Doctor Who.
Yes!
Yes, that's fine. Fuck the lot of you. Are we all for?
That'll take more than 10 minutes, Dominic.
You don't need a microphone, big gob, you, do you? Yeah. So are we all from up north? Yes. No one person. Are you from down south? Yeah, you don't want to come out round here, they're weird. They'll take you outside, put you in a big wicker man and fucking burn you. I've seen it happen. Where are you from, fella?
Hey, Birmingham.
Birmingham! No, being from Birmingham's great! The credit crunch hasn't affected it. It was shit before and it's still shit now. I was reading though, the other day in the Daily Mirror, they did a phone-in poll about the credit crunch, who was to blame for it. The results were 48% said the government were to blame, 40% said the bankers were to blame, but for me, the most astounding statistic was 12%, right? Get this, 12% don't know. Who the fuck rang up? Rang up the Daily Mirror and just went, "Hiya, I'm ringing about your survey." I don't know. This guy was sat at home watching Crime Watch going, "Oh my God, I better ring up." Hiya. You know this guy? Yeah, the one you've got on now? Yeah. Never seen him before. Drive along on the motorway, sees the sign that says, "How's my driving?" Ring up and go, "He were driving alright. That's a YFS we've seen all day." So yeah, the Northerners, are we proud to be from the North? So the Southerners are thinking, what? It's shit. I'm from Oldham, it's shit. It's just full of weirdos. You walk around a northern supermarket, it's full of people who are far too loud to each other. Yeah, we can't speak normally, it's just people walking around going, who is it? Oh, it's Derek, alright, Derek, not 3 bad, because it's fucking fucking funny when they say that, isn't it? Oh, you're welcome. I was in Asda yesterday. I was buying a few things for a recipe. Have you seen these self-service checkouts they've got in Asda? Yeah, the fuckwits from Oldham don't know how to use them. Right, we've got 4 self-service checkouts and 4 assistants manning them. It's the objects of it. And you go in and it's always full of chav girls. You know the type of girl I mean, don't you? Yeah? Normally got earrings bigger than her head. These Quidditch players flying round trying to knock a clock over. And I went in the other day and I was buying a few things for a recipe. I was making a stew. It came to £1.03. Right, now the girl, she was putting it through, she went, £1.03. And I gave her a £20 note, it was all that I had. She looked at it like I was trying to pay her with a piece of shit on a dock leaf. That's the look I got off her. She went, have you got anything left? So I said, well, I've got nothing. It's a bit less, isn't it? Said, I'll have to give you 18.97 change, it'll use up all my change. Right, I was momentarily taken aback by the rapidity of her maths. No, I know it's not calculus, but for a chav on a checkout, that's fast. So I thought I'll be nice, and I said, I can pay by card if you want. This didn't do me any good. She just went, don't do me any favours. At that point, I thought, sod you. I put my card in the machine. She said, do you want cash back? I said, yeah. I'll have 18.97. And we all finished this now. It turned into a car boot sale or something for a minute then, didn't it? How was this table here? We had a good day. Yeah, it's fantastic. What was your favourite bit?
Fraser was good.
Fraser was good. Fair enough. Oh, that's good. And we all had a good day. I think it's been great. In fact, there was only one uncomfortable bit when that bloke wanted to see Nicola in Penthouse. That was a bit embarrassing, come on. When he just went, I'd have bought the Penthouse. He might as well have sat there and said, I want to see you minge. I'm sorry, what did you say, Carl? We were all thinking, yes. No, we were. So yeah, are we all into the new series of Doctor Who? Yeah. I absolutely love it, and it's come back, and it's absolutely fantastic. I'm not gonna go on tonight for long. I don't know how long I've done actually. How long have I done, Erica? Do you want me to do more? I'll tell you one last thing. You want me to strip? No, you don't want to see me taking my clothes off. That's weird. So yeah, I'll leave you with just a quick piece of advice. This has been running through my head recently, right? This is a quick fact for you first, right? To get convicted of shoplifting, I've learned recently, you personally need to take the product out of the store. Unless you personally remove that product from the store, they can't touch you, right? Which is a great way of pissing off security guards. Because you walk around, you fill your pockets full of stuff, they follow you all the way round, just as you get to the door, go, nah, I didn't want any of it. You can use an afternoon doing that in itself, it's great fun, right? But bear that in mind, go into the post office, right? Get one of them post-it bags and stuff it full of stationery. Seal it up, stick 2 stamps on it, put your name and address on it and stick it in the outhatch. They deliver it to you, I'll tell you, they can't fucking touch you. Mike's not laughed at anything yet, you know. He's just been sat there like it's Dragon's Den. I don't like you, I don't like your jokes, and for that reason alone, I'm out. Do we watch Dragon's Den? Yeah. Do you watch The Apprentice? Yeah. I love The Apprentice, right? But what I'd love to do is go on to The Apprentice, and when Sir Alan says, you're fired, I'd love to stand there and say, You do know this is a job interview, don't you, dickhead? Yeah, you're fired. No, it's an interview. You can't fire someone. That's an interview. Because I don't work for you. And even if it did work for you, you couldn't just say, you're fired. You'd have to follow your company's human resource policy on dismissal. Otherwise, you'll get taken to a tribunal, my friend. That's just a fact. It's true. Some things in life are true, though, aren't they? Some things are just facts. Like for example, men don't like foreplay. We don't. Erica, we don't. We can't be arsed with it. To us, foreplay's like the copyright warning on a DVD. You want to skip past it, but you're bleeding, can Oh, so yeah, it's been great being here and chatting to you lot today. I hope you've all enjoyed the day. You've got some fantastic comics who are going to come on and do a little bit for you, but it's been great. Good night, God bless.
I'm going to tell you a true life story here, which was to do with stripping. Yes, really. I usually travel around the world with a small black suitcase, and which has everything in it that I need to get on with life. And last time I did one of the big finish things in London, last time I was over here, I had a little black suitcase with me. And I finished about 6 o'clock, and I had to go on a train in Paddington about 7:30. God, I need really a beer. Right, so I ran into this pub with me, a little black suitcase. And I says, "You're the stripper. You're late." and what do you say? He said, "No. Well, I think, how much are you offering?" But anyway, but it was the nicest thing anybody has said to me for 10 years. Brilliant. Anyway, now we have Mr. Your next After Dominic is Mr. Graham Goring. Yes.
Hello. I'm afraid, likewise, I don't have many jokes about Doctor Who, but I do have lots of stories about snakes and crocodiles, and they went down really well earlier, so... Anyway, yes, my name's Graham, and when I started doing stand-up comedy, I asked a friend of mine for some advice on speaking to groups of people, because I do get nervous. He said, "Don't worry, I have the exact same problem all the time. All you need to do is imagine that the group of people you're speaking to are completely naked, and you'll be fine. Trust me, I use it, it works." Which I thought was great advice, although it's slightly worrying as he's a teacher at a primary school. It's alright, he's fictional, not like Doctor Who. I have another friend, Alan. He's a claustrophobic mime artist. So whenever he does that glass box thing, he has a panic attack. All sorts of fun. Anyway, actually, I was looking into phobias, and there's one particular phobia that I would genuinely hate to have, and that is the fear of long words. Because I shit you not, the medical term for the fear of long words is hippopotomonstrosequipedaliophobia. Oh! How shit is that? It'd be a bit like if they changed to arachnophobia. They said, "Jesus Christ, I'm gonna fucking spider on you!" Ophobia. Another thing I discovered is that there are actually 5 different phobias for cats. And I don't mean that cats are scared of 5 different things, although if you think about it, you know, dogs, loud noises, some bricks in a sack in a canal. Again, fictional cats. I just mean there are 5 different phobia words for cats. There's allurophobia, there's ailurophobia, there's felinophobia, there's galliophobia, and there's gatophobia. To be fair, only one of those is for domestic house cats. Oddly, the rest of them are the hit Western musical. Which does actually make sense if you've seen it, because in it, they're 6 foot tall and they have opposable thumbs, and if cats could use tin openers and guns, we'd be fucked! Some phobias, though, they're just irrational. For instance, there's one called allodoxophobia, which is the fear of opinions. Now I know what you're thinking, that doesn't sound like a real phobia at all, and I agree with you, but you try expressing that to the sufferers, they go crazy. Or porphyrophobia, which is the fear of the colour purple. Now I don't like Whoopi Goldberg either, but the film comes on, I change the channel. The last phobia I mentioned, though, is one that my nan has. It's a very common phobia. It's called achemophobia. It's the fear of needles. Now, because my nan has that, it means two things. One, I don't have any hand-knitted jumpers. And two, she refuses to go for those winter flu jabs. And they're really important, because she could get the flu and she could die. I mean, but don't worry, though, because I didn't want a jumper anyway. So. Okay, no, to be honest, man, it's a bit harsh. I do actually genuinely love my nan, because she's kind of amazing. She's 103. She's incredibly short, incredibly deaf, a fantastic cook, and has crippling angina. If they ever do a Nana-themed version of Top Trumps, she'd be the best card in there. But yeah, 103 and still kicking, which is why we put her in a home. She turned violent. I don't know if you've ever been to a birthday party in a retirement home, but they're not good. Because you know old people, when they unwrap presents, they do it really, really carefully, because they don't want to tear the paper, because they might have a use for it later on, even though they'll be dead. Imagine what that does to a game of Pass the Parcel. Oh God, it went on so long it had a mortality rate. And also they play musical chairs, which was a bad idea, because you know, whenever you see musical chairs on You've Been Framed, there's always that bit where two people go for the same chair at the same turn, and it splinters into loads of bits, and it's brilliant. It was like that, except the chairs were fine, it was their hip joints. It sounded like someone stepping on a bag of Twiglets, and it didn't help that one of the old ladies had like a titanium replacement and kept on body checking the other ones. She didn't win though. In the end, the winner was an old lady in a wheelchair. Tactical play, I salute you. Also, I heard a group of women playing that fame game. You know the one where you put a post-it note on your forehead with a famous name on it, then you ask each other questions to find out who you are? Except when I checked, there were no post-it notes. They just didn't know who they were. It was tragic. One of them said to me, "Are you my grandson? Is this your party?" Easiest 20 quid I've ever made. Okay, no, I did actually get my knockers though, because I was the only person there under the age of 70, so I really didn't enjoy spin the bottle. I blanked.